So my name is Mazher and I've been working on this new type of event that has now become fairly popular. They're called music festivals. And I mean, it started with Woodstock many years ago in 69, I think. But in India, we've never really had a music festival uh, till about 6 or 7 years ago. When we talk about and Kevin actually told me that some of you guys are budding event managers, and I thought it was a good idea to take you into a music festival and kind of introduce you to what goes on. Have How many of you have been for a music festival? Okay, so basically the format, a lot of you haven't, but the format is, what happened was we decided that, I mean, the music festival business decided that let's charge one ticket, let's get lots of acts together, so we get a lot of people together, and let's play them all together on different stages. And then you as a visitor choose the music you like, and and you pick the bands you want to watch. The best part of running a music festival is when your folks come back to you and say, dude, I couldn't watch this act and I had to give up that act because this act was also playing. So that means your programming has done a good job. You've been able to program a music festival that's tight enough that people have to choose between two of their favorite bands. I mean, strange, but that is something a music festival looks forward to. Uh, what I'm going to do is maybe spend the next 15-20 minutes taking you through. I've got a series of short videos, and those videos will be an introduction into music festivals, what goes on. I hope there's nothing nothing that's objectionable in these videos, because now we're all sensitive. Uh, but yeah, I'm just going to play these videos, and then I'll take you through what goes on. The rest of it is boring.
India's most significantly progressive music festival.
Women come in different shapes and sizes. When you see him, your instrument.
The vibe, it was just so happy.
Where this goes, you don't know.
A lot of buzz, a lot of people there, so it really felt like a festival for a change, you know.
You can see it's like the birth of alternative music.
You are back to being a simian.
It's the first real festival in terms of concept as well as in terms of scale that we've had in India.
We're on the cusp of a revolution in Indian independent music, and this is really at the heart of it.
You don't wait till the night's out. You don't wait till the night's out. When the night's out, you will know.
The idea was to do the best festival in terms of production and artists being happy, all of that. And whoever kind of came in, they needed to have the best experience.
Baby, I'm a Ferris wheel. Going down as you feel shivers running down your knees. Baby, I'm insatiable. Gonna be your clock cable and do you till I'm able. Cause I ain't a please.
3 days of just unbelievable music at a venue that was just great, and all three stages were close by, and the vibe was just fantastic. And I think that the scene has grown into a place where you can have a festival like that, and people will turn up and people will enjoy the music.
So it started in Pune in 2010. Now it's in 4 cities, going to its 5th city now. Yeah, so that was a little bit of an introduction. I'm just going to play these out. They're 2 minutes, so you'll just understand what we're going to talk about. So.
Duelist Inquiry, Megadeth,
Basement Jacks, Emotion Heat.
Resurrection is coming on next.
Swaratma just took the cake for me.
Indian Ocean,
Monica Dogra from Sharon Song.
Ginger Safari,
Clinton Chirejo
from Megadeth. This is Michael Menner.
Bhayanak Maut,
Anushka Shankar, Pentagram.
Cars Kale.
Scribe Bhayanak Maut, Demonic Resurrection.
Bands are performing from all over the country and abroad also. 6 different stages and looks really colorful and happy.
It's just like a European festival. The only difference is the weather's great. It just gets me really excited about what's going to happen in India in the next 10 years.
This is the education of India.
We've been looking forward to this day for a very long time. We've been wanting to come to India, well, since the band started here.
It's the first time Foreign Beggars ever played in India, and we're Bangalore. We're so happy to be here. It's been amazing.
Completely different experience. I'm just so happy that we're here.
It's been a perfect taster of what India is and has to offer, and I think we've been lucky and seen kind of things that if you were just a tourist or something you'd never see, you'd never experience it, like being a band coming to play. So I feel quite lucky that we've had that kind of experience.
Well, one of the things that I wanted to highlight on this video, which I will later, but the music business and the big corporates and the big festivals and the big platforms and all of this, the most important person in this business is the artist. So no matter how big a platform you have, no matter, there's no place for an ego in the event business, and it's always about the artist. That's one of the rules I've learned. It's always about making, because people don't come to the music festival. They may come for many other reasons, but they come there for the music which is generated by the artist. So the way my company, the company I work with, positions itself, no matter on whatever we're doing, in terms of rights, in terms of, you know, it has to be creatively fulfilling for the artist. Then only we'll go ahead, even if it's a branded platform. If it doesn't sync with the artist, we won't do it. So that level of integrity is one of the key successes to this festival. So I'm just going to play the next video then. But it is about music and more.
I love the fact that they have such cool stuff like installations, and they also pay so much of attention to detail.
I think it's a really relaxed atmosphere. It's really open, open-minded people coming together for a common cause and a common love for the arts.
Seeing the different vibes on the different stages that exist and just being blown away by how many people are here. So it's a lot of fun so far. Pretty much the one thing I've never had, especially in music, is any type of older brothers. I never had any mentorship. Tapan and Gaurav have just been filling that role so well. I can't put into words, and it's frustrating being a writer how much they've done for me. So I wanted to give them a gift. So, I saw the logo and I was like,
A beautiful backdrop. It's amazing. There's definitely a lot of energy and love put into this festival, which is great to see because most festivals are cheap pieces of land where people can afford to like tear it down and ruin the grounds. And look at this, you got a fountain. You got beautiful music and a beautiful backdrop. It's amazing. I feel blessed to be a part of this.
Okay, so that was the fun, and I wanted to like kind of paint a picture that there's a lot that goes on at the festival. There's a lot of fun. There's a lot of excitement. There's bands. There's movement. There's production. There's scale. There's transport. There's moving things around. There's making sure each artist is ready with their performance. Making sure artists are invited. They're paid for. They come in. They promote it. But I'd now like to take the rest of the maybe 10 minutes to go through the various teams that work on a festival. And the reason why I want to do this is because when you say you want to get into event management, there's a lot that you can do. Like, and I think it's also, you have to be very open-minded. And I started doing, when I joined the festival, I joined on the ticketing team. And then I got into the marketing team, and then I got into the design team, and now I'm on the sales team. So, you know, I mean, it kind of acts as like a universe of the events business, but they're all plugged into one event. They kind of focus on getting one thing together. So you have the festival director, who basically is in charge of green lighting the project, which means that you have to get your plan in place, and you have to know how is it going to be paid for. Will people come? Do you have the right team in place? Do you have the right venue booked? Do you have the right permissions? So the festival director's job is very high stress, and he's the guy that's probably got a lot of experience, and he kind of understands the nuances of the events business, of the socio-political climate of that town. So he's in charge of like doing the feasibility study, deciding how much tickets are going to be priced, will it cover all the costs of the festival, deciding the budgets. So he's the most important person on a festival. Saurabh Kanwar, who presented earlier beautifully, he actually worked with NH7 on our earlier projects. There's a very strong reliance today on social media. In fact, we believe that over 80% of our ticket sales, maybe 75% of our ticket sales convert based on social media. We still do press ads, we still do TV, and we still do all of the large advertising, but my conversions happen because of social media. So it's a very, very important arm for the festival.